this kitty up in the tree. Hey, baby. What are you doing? You chewing on the moringa pod? Oh, baby, you're gonna fall. Hasn't been that much longer, and yes, that is my air conditioner screaming in the background. It's a loud one. I try to turn it off most of the times when I'm doing my videos, but yeah, look at this guy go. It's just getting nice and bushy. It was stringy, and it's just doing what I wanted it to do. It's still gonna get a little stringy up on the top there, but it's time for me to start going around and pinching tips. So, Mom, you asked, how do I pinch tips? Like this. Come in to the top and just pinch it. Just like that. Just like that. Hawaii's doing so well right now too. And Campfire is gonna catch up here real quick. So trimming your moringa is good. Now I pinched the tips on this one to get it to bush out like this. So I think it looks great. I'm not gonna trim this one until winter. It's just growing into such a beautiful tree. But now this one's gonna be a lot more bushy. And I'm gonna go pinch all the rest of the tips on that so then you can see what I do. All right, so an update on Campfire Moringa after I trimmed it. Look at this. It's just doing so good. It's almost as tall as Hawaii again. I haven't trimmed Hawaii yet. Hawaii's looking great too. But this one is, see, this is where I just pinched that one tip here. So I got this one coming up and I got another little sprout branch coming out there. And what does tipping look like? It's just doing this, taking a little tip off the top. And now we're gonna get a sprout coming out of here, and a sprout coming out of here most likely, and maybe even a sprout coming out of there. So it'll at least provide 2 sprouts, possibly 3. So I'm gonna actually go along and see, this is where I tipped the other one. All the ants are loving it when I tip them because it provides some sap coming out. Moringa sap. I didn't know it was sweet, but the ants think it is. So look at that, even right there. I already tipped that one and they're there too. So boom, tip it. This just makes the tree more bushy. Sometimes you can either take just this little middle one off, or you can take both of them off. It's the same thing as tipping it, either way. See, this is the branch coming up out of the new stalk, and this is the new stalk right here. So this is all you have to really tip off. Just any tip you can find. Now there's a lot more branches, so there's gonna be a lot more tips. You just do this once every couple weeks, and your tree will be, once you start shaping it, your tree will get nice and bushy. And that's what I was doing to Hawaii right here, and she's doing so great. I will be pruning Hawaii back soon, but I'm gonna be waiting for these pods to mature. They're small pods, so this is a medium pod producer. It does not produce that many pods. This one comes from Maui, and all the cuttings coming from Maui are showing similar properties, so that's really cool. And this is a cutting from Giant Leaf, and Giant Leaf doesn't produce many pods at all. In fact, there's no flowers on here, and I don't really ever see flowers on this. So we'll see once it gets more mature if it starts producing flowers. But it's already gotten really tall. This was right here where we just topped it. We just topped it. Oh, there's the kitty. Hi, baby girl. Camera hawk. Whoa, what are you doing? So yeah, that's where I topped it, right there. And look, boom, boom, 3, 4, 5. 5. More than 5. Coming down here, there's even more coming out. So it's gonna candelabra real nice right there. And then this is the other one where I topped it. And look, already, I mean, that's probably 1, 2, 3, 4. I've already got almost 5 feet of growth on this thing in a very short period of time. So, very exciting to watch these things grow. So this tree right here is Giant Leaf, and I just chopped it, just like I did Campfire Moringa, but I chopped this one during the storm because it was getting so tall and scraggly. So I chopped everything down. And I really didn't do it that long ago either. And it's really bushing out like crazy again. But this is Giant Leaf. I haven't seen many flowers come in on Giant Leaf. Maybe 2 or 3 flower pods over the last year. None of the flowers have produced pods, but this has just gorgeous, gorgeous green leaves. This is what I call Giant Leaf because the leaves on here sometimes, right now, they're not. Well, some of them are pretty big. Like this branch here. Like these are pretty big leaves in comparison to the other leaves. And last year they were probably almost twice that size. So we'll see when they go bigger. Definitely more bitter. The larger leaves are much more bitter, but they would be really good for a salad. So that's my Giant Leaf cutting. And it doesn't produce a lot of pods, so this is perfect for around a pool because it grows really fast. It'll give you some shade, but it won't be too messy. So that's Giant Leaf. It's doing so well after the trim. So I encourage you to trim your moringas. Now let's go look at Maui. All right, so there's Maui. And Maui's doing so well. Really, this is my oldest tree on the property so far. I've taken so many cuttings from this tree and they're all doing really, really well. You can see last year where I topped it, right in here. Last year I topped it right there. Last year I topped it right there. And I didn't prune this one at all this year because I pruned it so heavy last year. And I just wanted it to learn, just to remember that, oh no, it can grow. I don't really want to keep it too small. But it's really getting big. It's looking so good. And Maui's cuttings, see, Maui doesn't really have many pods either, but Maui's cuttings will have small amounts of pods. So Maui does not produce many pods. And in fact, Maui hasn't produced any flowers this year, just been putting on growth. Cuttings that come from Maui definitely have pods on them, but not that many, because Hawaii is one of Maui's cuttings. And it does have some pods on it. It actually had a lot of flowers on it, but it didn't produce too many pods from those flowers, but the bees really did love Hawaii. So Hawaii came from Maui, and in fact, Hawaii is the top right here. That's how thick Hawaii was when I planted Hawaii. I chopped Hawaii off right here, and that cutting that was above this is what Hawaii is now. And look at Maui's trunk, man. It's just really, it's got 2 massive. This was a sprout that started this year. This was the first sprout that started, and just boom, in 1 year. Just really huge trunk. Just impressed by moringas overall. Now this is Moana. If you remember Moana, just loaded in pods. So every tree has different personalities. This one you might not want to put next to a pool because it will be a little bit more messy for you. But I like a couple trees that produce heavy pods because I like getting the pods. So we're gonna wait till all those get dried out and I'm gonna harvest them all. This is also a cutting from Maui. This was really early in my channel. You saw Maui, very skinny, like that thick trunk, and it had this nice curved branch coming out that I was trying to bonsai. Well, I chopped that branch off and now put it in the ground. And this one's called Ramp. I'm calling this Ramp because it's basically a ramp for the cats, and you can see where they've been climbing on it and clawing at it while it's been growing. This is the one I used the video where I cat-proofed the moringa by putting the box around here, which was so necessary to do because they didn't break any of my big branches off now. They can't break these off. They're too big now when they climb it. But it didn't take too long to have that box. The cat proof only needed it for about 4 months in spring. But you can see Maui's cutting has maybe like 8-inch pods coming in, and a handful, but not too loaded with pods. So it's a medium pod producer. I'm gonna make a little graph and show you what trees produce what and how often. And there's one over here, right here at the front with these massive pods on it. This is a PKM1, so you can see how the PKM1s, this is from seed 1 year ago. So in 1 year, it's grown a lot and it's produced a lot of pods, like a lot of pods. Now they're starting to dry out and they're huge pods. So PKM1s are bred to produce a lot of pods. So I definitely wouldn't put a PKM1 next to a pool for landscaping, but in your food forest, it's perfect. And it grows so fast, produces a lot of pods, which is a lot of seeds. And this trunk is big. I let it grow up really high, and it's leaning now. So I'm just gonna chop it like right here after all those pods dry out and let it bush out from the trunk here. All right, so I hope you're as impressed as I am here, because check out Campfire Moringa. Literally almost as tall as Hawaii over there. And it's just bushed out so nicely. These branches are looking amazing. Let's see the ones that I tipped. See, I tipped this one, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 branches coming out now of that tip. So it bushes out nicely when you tip it. Right here I tipped it as well, and you can see all those branches coming in up the stem there. And just all of the tips. So this tree is doing great. It's already taller than I am, and I don't even know how long it's been. I'll put how many days it's been right here since I cut this thing down. It's just doing so great. I'm very, very happy about it. I have the cuttings from this harvest and the moringa bed harvest fermenting right now in a bucket to make my green gold fertilizer. So stay tuned for the fertilizer too, because I'm gonna be making some amazing root drench, nutrient dense fertilizer. So stay tuned for that. Man, look at these trees go. The intensive bed is blowing up after the harvest, and Giant Leaf is just looking so great after the harvest and after pinching all those tips. And look at Hawaii. It's sprawling out. I mean, that's probably 10 feet from the trunk to the canopy so far. Look at Hawaii, all the way up above my cable there. And this was the top of Maui. Let's look at the trunk of this real quick. Definitely leaning over and because of all the storms. But look at this trunk, it's almost as big as Maui right now from the cutting. And the cutting was about this big when I cut it and planted it. And now the trunk is huge. And then Campfire, yeah, looking so great. So exciting to watch this stuff grow. See the pinch tip coming up right there. All right, well, thank you so much for watching part 1 of my Stonehaven Moringa update. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be coming back with the other moringas that are in my yard and a couple other updates, and I have a few more updates coming up from all the videos I've done in the past. I want you guys to see the end results of all these experiments I've been trying. You know, I watch YouTube videos sometimes and there's no updates on how the plants are doing after you watch the initial video, and so that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to make sure that I update you on everything that's happening that I've been doing videos on, and my moringa updates are kind of the big ones for me because that's what I focus on a lot. So there's Hawaii and there's Campfire, and man, just doing so well. Let me just give you a perspective here on Campfire. After we trimmed it, I'm this tall, and so I'm right here on the tree. Right there on the tree. So yeah, I'm 6 feet. So it's like 9 feet already. I'll put right here how many days it's been since we pruned it.
and Hawaii is that much taller. So definitely plant your moringas, and then look at the bed. After I harvested the bed, it's doing amazing too. So plant your moringas any which way you can, get them planted. That's the name of the game, and then you can eat as much as you want. Thank you so much for watching part 1 of my Stonehaven Moringa update for 2018. Thank you so much to every single person who subscribes to me, watches my videos. Thank you for everybody. I really appreciate all of you. Everybody who comments, thank you so much. Really appreciate everybody. And I don't get to all the comments all the time. It's so hectic. I got so many things going on, and I really am committed to bringing you 3 videos per week. So I'm really trying to keep that going and not stop, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm keeping it going and I'm not stopping, but I'm gonna give you quality, awesome content about all the cool things happening here at Stonehaven. Plus, a little quick preview is the greenhouse is down and a brand new one is going up. Can't wait to show you that video. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I appreciate all my Patreons so much. So thank you so much for being my Patreons. If you do want to become a Patreon, you get a cool pair of Develop Awesome Skills shades. I'll pay for shipping. They got UV protection, and they're amazing. And you'll also be in the end of these credits, so that's cool too. So thank you so much for everybody supporting me already. If you do want to support me, go to patreon.com/developawesomeskills. Help me plant more trees and do more awesome videos. So thank you. You heard my AC just cut out. So loud. And when it's off, it's so quiet out. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. And until next time, develop awesome skills. I love you all. What are you doing, baby? You can't break the tree anymore. Kitty, kitty. Oh, wow, what you doing? What you doing, kitty?
That's cool. Oh, wow.
What you doing, baby? Now you can climb it. You're not going to break it, baby. You have fun?